This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Washington Huskies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kermstrup. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Harris. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Handoff in a single back formation. As the first down is still going. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Miles Gaskin.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. That's reeled in. It's Booth. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Knight. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Design quarterback run. They finally make the tackle, but solid game. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a shotgun run call. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Huskies line up with a 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Scanning the field. It's Knight. And he will score! Touchdown, Huskies! Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. With some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tough running to avoid a loss, but it just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Over the middle, it's Brown. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
That's enough for the 1st down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in to be ready to play.
And the Huskies pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st down, it's play action. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He keeps it on the design run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. The Huskies come up to the line in a hurry. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Catch made on the right side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Booth. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Sure hands. It's Harris. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Finds his man. It's Booth. That game moves the ball to the 17. 1st down. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 man. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Dropping back. It's Knight. And it's Hook. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? And the play goes nowhere. Looked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Catch made in space. Look out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football. And the ball comes out.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Design quarterback run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He gets in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Incompletion in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Receiver makes the grab, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Toss play to the outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Booth. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Huskies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the football. And the ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. QB keeper all the way. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Booth. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle finally made at the 37. And first and 10 from there. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Brown. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down at the 27. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Wide open downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Harris. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
That play makes it second and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Ball fielded near the 35. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looks right for a quick completion. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's a good coverage there. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Short connection to the tight end here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Gets the first and still running. Gets some space around the 30. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Washington getting set with a first and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. Touchdown, Huskies. And they jump on top during the second half.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10.
Yeah, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
The pocket breaking down. On the move now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw yet again. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball on this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. He keeps it on the design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game settings before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
He'll hand it off. Defense able to hold him there to a short game.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock to come up on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Knight. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Well down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. They lost the football near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
One thing they couldn't afford to do, holding on to this tight lead and so close to icing it, is to fumble it away. Now, it's game on.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. So no gain on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, got to come away here with a touchdown.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They'll go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone.